Yeah, I know.
Or I have no.
They don't. It's because they're not looking at the books. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Are we live?
Let's go.
We're live. Let's get going here. Turn that down a bit. Turn this up a bit. Pew, pew. Let's get it going. Check, check, check. Boom.
I gotta get all my stuff out.
Boom, boom, boom. Hey folks, welcome back to Shirley Sound Studio. My name is Martin. You can call me Marty. And this is my show. So let's go. I got AK with me here today. What's happening, AK?
Positive news. Looking forward to the show today.
Looking forward to the show on a roll. Here we go. Okay, so folks, I don't know if you heard, but there's been some news that came out this morning. And obviously Bitcoin had a reaction to it. And if you look at the daily scale, I mean, to be honest with you, zoom out. When in doubt, zoom out. I'm not going to say that this is huge news. We're not talking huge news. Okay, we need to get just on a quick thing. We're going to recap and dissect this more, but we need to get back above this green line and hold up here before we're talking here or here, okay? Volume profile. Let's zoom in though and just see what's happened over the last few hours. Oh my goodness, look at that pump. Look at that pump, dude. That is a pump. So everyone's talking about this pump that's happening. Okay, so right about here, there was some news. Let's go check it out. What was it, 4 hours ago, 5 hours ago? Just in, President Trump says Americans will get at least a $2,000 dividend payment, excluding high income earners, from the tariffs. This is where this comes from the tariffs. We're gonna turn the music down, that's aggressive.
Imagine living in a country that pays you for simply being a citizen.
You know why they do that?
But he's evil.
Well, you know why they do that?
Oh.
They have to do that.
Oh, yeah, I know.
They have to do that to keep the economy going because
It's failing.
it's a Ponzi scheme. The whole entire thing runs in a Ponzi scheme. They print new money and they force you to work for it. And then they force you guys to use it. And then they continue to print more, devaluing it, forcing you to work more and forcing things to get more expensive. But ultimately, it's not going to work. Mathematics are not there. It's done. It's over. So right now, all they can do is continue to print money. And now instead of making things more affordable, they're going to print money and give it to you just to stimulate the economy. That's why it's called stimulus. We had stimulus in COVID, and they found out what they could do. Guess what happened in COVID to people that were rich?
Yeah.
They got way richer because they could print all that money. So now, that was COVID. There was a problem that the government created so that they could solve it, in turn help themselves and screw you over. Here we are, 4 years, 5 years later, and now there's a problem. The financial issue needs to be solved. Guess what? It's going to allow us to print more money and make you poorer and make them richer. So what side do you want to be on here, folks? Because this is the thing. It's like, it's possible now with future technology, for us all to be on the side that it's beneficial for. If you own $10 worth of Bitcoin going through these situations, you will have $15 to $20. Okay?
Yeah,
and it's just a percentage game.
That's 100% increase.
Right? If you have $1 million,
That's two.
you have $2 million. You have to understand how this works, right? So anytime they're printing money, especially at the rate that they're going to be printing it, it makes the assets more valuable. Now, if you store your value in assets, you get richer. If you store your value in fiat, you get poorer.
It's basically compound interest.
Plain and simple, right? And
It's
so
just
things,
a lot quicker.
right? A lot quicker. And this is the thing, is that nobody complained about the COVID printing.
Yeah.
They complained about other things, which blew my mind. Some of the things that I saw people like getting upset about, I'm like, you have no idea what's happening right now. Absolutely no idea. Absolutely no idea. And here we go again. We're going to do it again. And so let's look at the chart. Let's look at the charts.
We're going to have a new currency to play with.
Let's look at the charts, because this is what really matters, folks. Okay, so we got a little trend line here. We got 1, 2, 3 touches. Again, this is the hourly. We're super zoomed in, and potentially we're coming up to resistance right here. So all open. I am started a small short position here. I do believe, like I said before, if we can't get back above that value area low and get back into the range, then we're going to see this box probably get hit. We front run my box, so I'd like to see it actually come and get hit. We front run that box too, but I mean, we're looking to go into bear market territory. So front running the shorts, I'm not surprised about. Front running the longs, I am surprised about. So I'd say my play for this week is rejection from right here, because of course this news has pumped the markets. So I mean, let's just have a quick little scroll on the home page and see, where are we here? See, there you go. The U.S. government now holds 325,283 Bitcoin, worth $37 trillion, $37 billion, making it the second largest holder in the world. This is wild, right? So this is the kind of stuff they're showing you. This is the kind of stuff that I'm seeing anyways. Definitely do your own research. Always do your own research. Oh, yeah. There we go. Tom Lee predicts Ethereum is going to hit 15 by December. Oh, well, we should probably buy it then. Should definitely probably buy it if it's going to hit 15 by... That's a no-brainer. Yeah. It says it right there on the interscreens.
Do your research.
Do your own research, 15. Folks. Yeah, wow. Okay. So that's what the news... You have to decipher the news from the charts. Okay, the charts tell the truth. The news tell not the truth.
Well, no, because they're the whales that want you to listen to them, so they need to
take
your money.
Exactly. They need to position you so that they can They need to position you so that they like to bend you over before they don't even want to wine and dine you anymore. Actually, I guess they're gonna give you $2,000.
Well,
a month to fuck you.
Oh, I don't know if you use it properly and just buy crypto.
Well, see, that's true. That is true. But how many people are going to do that?
Oh, none of them. They're all going to blow it.
They're going to use it. They're going to use it what it's intended for. Really, they're going to use it to stimulate the economy, to keep jobs going, to keep going to the liquor store and keeping
their debt. Yeah,
right.
Like whatever. They're not going to invest in the future.
Exactly.
They're going to keep paying off their past.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what's going to happen. But that's what needs to happen so that the rich can remain rich.
Yep.
But if the thing is like, so on another note, they're also really trying to correct the markets, because the markets are over leveraged. The stock market is continuing, like, it had a little bit of a correction, but the last few months it's just been on a tear. So there has been some macroeconomic people coming out to say that there is going to be a large shakeout at some point, or a large correction at some point. Hold on a sec. Are you on the screen right now? I just noticed that you're like barely on the screen. If this is what we're seeing. Let me see. Can I move this?
Well,
I should be able to.
I
should be able to move this in a little bit though. There we go. Now we can see the price of Bitcoin too.
Yeah.
Weird. Anyways, neat. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So the news is basically trying to get people to be bullish. I think, honestly, this is kind of what I'm seeing. They need exit liquidity, right? But we're definitely not anywhere near bullish until we either come down and have a nice reaction down here and bounce, and then get back up on here. That would be strong. But I would say it's most likely that we're going to see if we see a bounce here, I'll probably take a long. I'm looking at it as a scalp. I do believe probably over the next, let's say the rest of the year, what did he say? December, it would be 1,500. No, I'd say probably more like we come down here. We maybe see Bitcoin around 90K again. We have a fair value gap down in here. Would make a lot of sense to come down and fill this gap here.
Be between 90 to 100.
Yeah,
play around there.
Yeah, hold there, and then what's going to happen is I think we will see everything change. Everything's going to change in 2026. We're going to see the stimulus come in. We're going to see a lot more money printing. We're going to see quantitative easing, and then we will see all assets go up dramatically in price over 2026, and which is going to be unsustainable. And then we'll see a crash in 2027, crash in 2028. Well, a bottom in 2028, and then probably maybe 2027 we see a bottom somewhere around there, and then we'll be back up again by 2030. Same thing happen over and over and over again. Same thing will happen. But to position yourself for the medium term, expect lower prices for Bitcoin. But honestly, I did DCA yesterday. First time I've DCA'd, I think, in a long time. Maybe I think I've only bought Bitcoin over 100K like twice now.
Really?
Yeah, I've held off for quite a while. But it's because I've been in the market for a long time, right? Like I've bought Bitcoin at $3,000. Yeah. So buying Bitcoin at over $100,000 was kind of hard for me. I was like, ugh, you know what? That's a little bit much for me. Yeah. Of course, I lost it all in the surfing accident yesterday, but I know I gotta stop taking my ledger with me surfing.
These coastal waves.
That's what happens when you live on an island. You just drop your ledger in the ocean.
Yeah, it's just and we live up in the north. It's ocean and igloos.
Yeah, nothing. If I take my ledger outside, it just instantly freezes and breaks. But yeah, all jokes aside and stuff, it's like the news is trying to pump your tires, I think, is what I'm seeing right now. News is trying to pump your tires. I do think we'll probably see lower prices for Bitcoin. Maybe we do see a bit of a relief rally right here. Like, this is a pretty quick drop. It would make sense to come back up and retest this area here. We could come up and test 108. I'd probably be looking for shorts up here, even if we took, because that's probably like a 786. We got like lots of resistance up here, lots of resistance to grind through. So it's going to be, if it does go up, it's going to be a slow grind. And I mean, you just be ready to buy the dips, but ultimately we gotta stop getting played by this kind of stuff. Because
not everything is going up forever immediately. You gotta ride. Take the ride.
There we go. There's something that makes sense.
Yep.
The Fourier cycle has reached its peak. I mean, like, that makes sense. Yeah. And he's going all the way down to 25K.
Oh yeah. See, no, I'm thinking the lowest we're kind of gonna see is possibly 80s. I mean, I don't know.
Well, we have to. All we can do is react to what happens. Yeah. We have no idea exactly what's going to happen. Predictions are useless. You can try and use it. I mean, ultimately, we know that the dollar is going to go to zero.
Yeah.
Right. So, long-term DCA is the best performing strategy to anything. Right. Buy and hold and never sell. Yeah, and when you do have enough, borrow against it to start living rich.
It can do anything.
We have to
clearing out over 1.3 billion.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, so there's been a lot of outflows, right? Yeah. There has been a lot of outflows. This is a reason why I'm been majority shorting lately. I took a long yesterday. It looked okay, but I didn't get that huge pump that happened this morning because I closed it before I went to bed for a weekend trade. I mean, I woke up this morning and saw FSP or SFP, and I was like, oh, no way. And then a double, and I'm like, I can't not take this. We'll risk a bit here. And so we went short. And I mean, it looks like it's kind of trying to flag out right now in the 5 minute. But honestly, like, we've got a flag here. We've got a flag. I will admit, we've got a little flag here, folks. And so that's technically bullish. Technical bullish pattern here. And we'll see if this breaks out and holds up. That's consolidation to continuation. But if we lose this here, then so this right here, I believe this was a swing failure pattern of a previous high. Yeah. Oh, just about. So just about swung fail that high, then but getting rejected, and then actually swing failing that high. So that is, for me, in my strategy, worth taking a short. I'll take a risk here. We'll see how that plays out. Very well could come back down, and this could easily be a Bart Simpson. That would confirm that the news, that this pump is specifically news pump. There's no actual strength here. That was retail seeing a Twitter post and then buying Bitcoin. And then, and look what we're almost about to see potentially right now, as we're potentially breaking, is all these people get wiped out of their positions. So one thing we can do to check that out is go and look at the heat map. This is just one exchange. There's thousands, but we can see obviously this morning a ton of positions have come in just this morning. All this is from this morning. A little bit of shorts, but way more longs coming in.
Yeah.
As you can see. So
I'd be taking a short.
Most likely, best case scenario for my short is we go up and sweep a bit of liquidity before moving down, because I do have a few orders a little higher. But I have a starter short position here for if we literally just see that was it. Like literally just a few people woke up and saw Twitter and said, oh, it's time to buy. Oh, of course, Michael Saylor tweeted buy Bitcoin. And he's like, oh, he must know something. Everyone's like, oh, he tweeted, he must know something. It's like, yeah, he gets it. Like he's playing the long-term game. Oh, we see a little bit of support here, a little bit of support.
Yeah, when have you ever heard him say sell?
Yeah, well, that's the thing is that's
just buy.
Exactly
buy.
right. That's
if you're buying, just buy all the time.
Exactly. Yeah.
Buy.
Continue to DCA, and that's what he's doing. He's just doing it with millions of dollars at a time.
Yeah. And telling you when he does it. That's
yeah.
it.
Yeah. Which is it's nice of him.
I'll start letting people know when I buy $10 worth of Bitcoin.
I mean, and that's all you really need to get started with, right? And the time in the market is where the value comes from. Trying to time the market is not, I mean, once you've been in the market, you can time it, but trying to time the market when you're not in the market or haven't been in the market is pointless.
No, you need to start somewhere, and by starting somewhere, it's by buying on a schedule every month, 2 weeks, week, and waiting a year or two until you finally hit those profits.
And then you start to understand what you're doing.
You understand how it works. You've now been through the emotional roller coaster throughout that year of, oh, it shot up 10%. Oh, now I'm down 25% over the last week. Like,
yeah.
Whatever. It's nothing, because you know that you're going to buy more when it's down 25%, and it's going to go back up even more than the 10% it originally
right,
did.
Because if you get sucked in like that, then you start to have those opportunities to buy dips.
Yeah.
Right? Like there's a lot of people out there that just want to DCA without watching the charts, and that's totally fine. You're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
But if you do end up getting sucked in and you end up watching that balance every multiple times a day, then you will actually be able to capitalize on which essentially is trading.
Yeah.
And
freedom.
Yeah, traders make the most money out of any human being. So if you want to get rich, best to just hang around with the richest of the rich and understand the game they play.
Don't ever take advice from anybody who is not in a position where you want to be in the future.
Yeah, exactly. With anything.
I've
finance,
seen,
health, anything.
It's amazing how many people will go listen to other people. I need your advice on something, and well, I mean, no offense, but look at their life and where they are.
Yeah.
Why on earth are you listening to this person?
Yeah, I know.
You know, I wanted to change my life at one point, and so, well, you have to make some cuts, and you have to find some other things, and surround yourself with the positive. And
ultimately, you have to remember your goal that you set, and put aside the small individual pity problems in between, or whatever, to focus on the goal at hand.
And have the discipline to do it.
Discipline, absolutely.
Right? You need to wake up every morning on a schedule, look at the charts, look at your account, do whatever you want, and read the news and start watching it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I didn't trade for probably the first year until I understood it a lot
at
more.
least
And
for me, for two.
I mocked it, and
Yeah.
I had fun and learned it, and now I'm playing with a little, and then eventually it'll grow.
Exactly, and that's what I've been telling my wife. I'm like, a couple of years ago, made $10 today.
Yeah,
made $10.
Now. Yeah.
Absolutely right. So get the poppy in there. Respect the veterans.
Yeah, there you go.
Remember. Okay, that's another thing too. Is like this world that these people gave their lives for. We need to
create
try
and bring back.
Protect the freedom that they fought for. And so with technology we can, but being ignorant will not help that situation whatsoever, folks. Do your own research, figure out what's going on, and pay attention.
Speaking of another one, which is the whole digital ID, I was against that until you explained it to me. There's good and bad with it.
Absolutely, yeah.
AI is taking over.
Yeah.
So you're gonna you're going to need some type of verification to know who the hell you're talking to online and what you're dealing with.
Yeah,
So.
absolutely. There's a lot to be said about that for sure. It's clear as day that AI has a huge presence on social media. Fake profiles are AI agents who certain people are running. So you set up an AI agent. If you don't know what it is, you set up an AI agent was basically just an algorithm that you say, hey, if this happens, you do this. If this happens, you do this. If this happens, you do this. And the outcome and the goal is to do this. It's all engagement farming. So literally they will go online and say something that is wrong because you will react to it, and then they will call you an idiot, and then you'll go back and forth, and you're spending your time talking to a computer and somebody else on the other end is just getting money for that engagement that you're giving them.
Yeah, exactly. That's what social media is.
So what this digital ID potentially could be, or if it's done properly, let's say, because I'm not creating it, but it should be on a blockchain, and then you have a confirmation on the blockchain that everybody knows who's a human and who's not, and you will get a blue check mark if you're a human. Something like that, right? That's how our society would be able to understand something like that,
and if you
instead of looking at code or whatever.
And if you understand the blockchain, you would actually be okay with it.
Yeah.
Because it's not the ID in the sense that you're most likely thinking of.
Well, not only that, everything that you do online now becomes you. So your face is on your blockchain. You are a copyright. You, yourself, your face, everything about you, your voice.
You own yourself.
Exactly. You own yourself. Like, everything that you post, you get paid for if somebody is looking for it, looking at it. Like,
you're free again. Because on your birth certificate, that's a registration to the government.
Exactly.
Of them basically owning you.
Absolutely. And on the
Again,
internet,
educate yourself.
The internet is the global currency now. Like, the internet has become the world reserve global.
That's how we do everything.
Data center, right? So it doesn't matter what country you're from, everybody can connect on the internet. So all the governments are in different countries trying to make all these different rules, but it's like, we can all just go to the internet, bro. Like, get out of here. Beat it, right? So the digital ID, depending on how it's implemented, it needs to be on the blockchain. It needs to be done a certain way. And then it is definitely something that was going to set you free, and it will be amazing for you. It'll be so amazing because you'll be able to that's how we can
just achieve everything that basically our forefathers wanted us to achieve.
Yes, absolutely. Your true freedom to not be controlled and manipulated by any centralized entity you don't have true decentralization democracy.
Yeah, you don't have to go to work 40 hours a week. You can spend time with your children and raise them, not send them to schools and have other people raise them. Be a family and
of course, once you get on to understanding why blockchain, then you're into Bitcoin, and then you're into assets, right? And then you get richer over time instead of poorer. So you have more time over time, then you have less time over time. You can actually retire at 55.
Yeah.
Or honestly, you can retire at 35.
Yeah. I'm going for a freedom way earlier.
I mean, I'm at the point where it's like I'm just keep working to stay fit, honestly. Like,
keep your mental health.
The more I'm in here, I was thinking the other day, I'm like, I'm gonna set myself an hour timer. Every time I'm in here for an hour, I have to at least do 50 push-ups an hour.
I started doing the same.
Just if I'm sitting in the chair and not moving for an hour, I got to do at least 50 push-ups an hour. Have a timer that goes off every hour. On the hour, we're in here, been in here for an hour, 50 push-ups, like, you know what I mean, to get outside, because
that's funny.
This is an amazing way to enhance your finances, but it is.
But also educate you just on real world and real life.
Yeah.
Everything. Bitcoin opened up a lot of different doors and windows and everything. It's a whole new world you got to understand.
I am very appreciative of it personally.
Oh, same here.
I don't know, that's about all I wanted to talk about today was the news and the charts. You want to play some Golden Tea?
Yeah, let's play some Golden Tea going here.
All right, sounds good. Thanks for joining us today, folks. A huge viewership today. Glad you guys came in and smashed like. Oh, probably because I didn't smash my own like today.
Oh.
Damn, no wonder. Okay, next time you always got to smash your own like, folks. If you don't like it, why would anybody else?
That's right.
Right? All right, folks.
Power positive.
Love you guys. Remembrance Day. Appreciate y'all. Peace out. Have a good day. Oh, I think I got a new outro. Let's see. Peace. I recommend putting your opinions aside and learning how to think logically